Are winning this game. Noshus gets the final hit, and that's it. That's the victory. Hello, this is Jaden Max, and I'm playing League of Legends. I'm recording this using LOL Replay. It's been a long time since I've done this. I used to do these as a live capture during the game, playing and giving commentary at the same time, but I decided I can't really do that. It was just way too distracting to do. So here we are. The match is already getting underway. You can see over on the right hand side, this is my team. We have Varus, Lux, Noshus, Yasuo, and of course I, Jaden Maxim, playing as Rammus. On the opposing team, we have Lux, Kassadin, Amumu, Renekton, and Ashe. This game is a pretty good game. I'm calling this, I call my character, my champion here, Rammus. He is, at least the way I play him, I call him the support jungler. And that will become apparent as the game proceeds. But I've been playing this guy quite a bit lately, and I like him a lot. Especially his armor, the way his passive works as to support his role as a jungler. There's very few jungler. Well, I mean, any jungler can be good depending on who plays them and how they play them. But this guy really fits my style. I initially stumbled on him during a League of Legends event where your opposing team was able to choose your champ for you. And someone chose this guy for me. I was not very happy to have to play him because as champs go, he definitely needs an update. His play style, his just the way he looks. He has no voice acting. This is his dance. So he's not a very interesting champ. But during the game, when you're playing him as a support jungler role, he really shines. His passive allows him to translate his armor into bonus attack damage, which means you can armor this guy up, and he already comes with pretty good bonus armor stats to begin with. Matter of fact, as you'll see here at the very beginning, he is one of very few junglers, I think, who can actually clear all camps before returning back for healing. And I believe I'm going to be able to do that this time around. As you've seen, if you've seen my older videos, and you can look back, though I haven't done a League of Legends video in over a year, you'll see that my main used to be Rise, and I still like Rise. I'm not sure how he plays after the update because I haven't played him since the update, but I'm sure he's probably good. I'm going to have to give him a try at some point, and I will. I'll let you know how that turns out. My main currently is Tristana. Rammus plays very differently from Tristana, but he's definitely a joy to play with. In terms of my build strategy for this game is going to be as much armor as I can put on him, as well as a little bit of lifesteal. I believe I'm going to do some lifesteal in this game. Like I said, I recorded this game a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not really quite I don't remember exactly what my build was for this one. But I usually go with stats that will give me armor. We're starting off, of course, with a little bit of jungle stats. I got a machete at this point. We'll also go back. Oh, I am going back. Oh, why am I going back? I could probably take on another camp like this. Actually, most games I do go on and take camps. Let's take a look and see what our other champs are doing here. We have a Noshus Renekton battle up top, which that should be a fairly even matchup. Both champs kind of operate a similar area in the League of Legends universe. They're both powerful, almost kind of tanky champions. Unfortunately, this game, he's going to be plagued quite a bit by that Amumu there. And as you see, I'm already moving in for a gank to kind of take some of this Amumu pressure off of him. Amumu is kind of my foil. He's another tanky champion, just like Rammus, and if I'm not careful, he can actually out-tank my tank. He can tank my blows and keep going. Though this Amumu is not really ready to face me at this point. He's trying to get away. I'm using my taunt and my will to try to hold him back as much as possible, but he's gonna get away with his flash. As for me, for spells, I'm currently using Teleport and, of course, Smite. That's a prerequisite as a jungler. I put myself into harm's way by trying to steal that enemy camp. Am I going to pay for it? No. Thanks to Yasuo. Oh, I turned around and took a shot in the face. Yasuo will get the kill, but that was not my finest hour. Let's look down the bot. We have Lux and Varus at the bot. Lux, I love Lux as a champion, as a support champion, because she has a good combination of stun and ally supporting abilities. She has the ability to cost her one and throw up a shield around her ADC. She has the ability to lock down the opponent so the ADC can get the kill. I really like playing her as a support. When I'm playing Tristana, I always look forward to maybe getting a Lux as a support because it really helps my game. Right now, the bot seems to be doing pretty good playing against Ashe. Ashe is another, and they also have another opposing team, Lux, here in the fight as well. Ashe is a champ that I've played quite a bit, and she used to be a pretty formidable champ. Then they kind of nerfed her a bit, and so she wasn't doing very. Oh, here comes Amumu trying to jump in and get a gank kill on Varus, trying to knock him down. He gets stunned by the enemy Lux and then finished off by Ashe, and then Ashe cleans up with Lux there. So that was not a very good moment. Right now, I'm kind of worried about our team. At this point, it's still 3-1. We still have the advantage, but the blue team. The blue team has the advantage, 3-1. We are down by 2 kills, thanks to a mistake by myself, and then a great gank by Amumu there to shut down Varus and Lux's advance. Let's check back in with what I'm doing. I'm going back to clearing camps, which is what I went up to help out Nessus, but really, I would usually prefer to clear all camps before even thinking about a gank. Usually once I have camps cleared, I am at level 5, which is a much better level to be for a gank. Usually, for my abilities, I take Shield at level 1, I take Will at level 2, and these are not the official names for these moves, but this is how I refer to them. I take the Will at level 2, and that helps me get in on these camps to clear them more quickly while taking less damage myself. When I hit level 3, I take Shield again. So I have 2 shields and the Will. Once I hit level 4, that's when I take Puncturing Taunt, and I believe that's actually what it's called. I do that because Puncturing Taunt is mainly what I need in order to gank effectively. And so once I've cleared all camps, I'm at level 4. I have I have not my full ganking kit, but I have enough kit on me that I can put together an effective gank. My ult for Rammus is, I don't even know what it's called, but basically I walk around and pound the ground pound, I guess, and it does area effect damage to the champions around me. Late game, that is a pretty strong move. Any champion that would normally be able to tank my blows using Bloodthirster or some other lifesteal ability or item, usually that gets nullified with my ult. So I can usually take down even the tankiest champions late game. If I can't take them myself, I can at least hold them in place for one of my teammates to pick up the kill. Looking up here, Yasuo's getting pressured, so I'm moving my way into gank position to try to throw the pressure off him. Amumu is really working the lanes this game. I'm a level ahead of him, so I'm going to see if I can try to lock him down, pick up the kill, or at least get some pressure off of Yasuo. He's not able to tank my blows at this point, which Amumu, when he does get strong and tanky, he can do that. I've had troubles with Amumus before, but this particular Amumu, even though he's ganking very heavily, I guess he's not taking the time to build himself up in the jungle. When you play as jungle, and this is something that junglers need to know, this is something that people in lane need to know, especially top lane, because I get this more from them than anybody else. A jungler needs to build himself up before he can gank effectively. If a jungler tries to gank too early in the game, he's either going to give an ineffective gank and the enemy champion will get away scot-free, or he's going to get himself killed. In addition, he'll be behind in stats for the rest of the game unless his teammates can help him get that initial kill. However, so if a jungle is able to spend his time in the jungle, build himself up by clearing camp, while allowing his teammates to clear lanes and build themselves up, he's going to find himself able to gank much more effectively. He's going to be able, especially a tanky jungler like myself, he's going to be able to take the hits. That's going to allow his team to clean up with kills. And so, I know sometimes you're in lane, you're getting pressured, and you would really like to get a gank in there because you want to get an early kill. Do yourself and your jungler a favor and let him build himself up, let him clear his lane. There we go, we get a couple of kills clearing out the top lane so Nasus can push it forward. I'm going to go back because I definitely need some hills. No matter what position I play, I usually try to get back and heal when I'm getting anywhere near close to death. I know a lot of people like to push their luck, stay out there in hopes of getting a gold advantage or getting a level advantage. But I find it works against you, especially if you're playing against an opposing team that's able to capitalize on that. So I'm going back to heal. In addition, I'm also going to get a speed boost. My typical items to begin with are... let's see if I can go down here and see what items I have. I will get Ranger's Trailblazer with Cinder Hulk, and I usually build that up first. I get all the way to the Cinder Hulk item right away, and that allows me to clear camps quickly and thus level up my champ more quickly than the enemy jungler. Looks like Amumu is going over for the dragon. At this point, where am I? What am I doing? Did I get killed? Yes, I did. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Amumu is over here clearing the dragon, and usually this is where I would be at this point. I got Cinder Hulk. Once I get Cinder Hulk, then I start building up my armor item. Initially going with Sun Cape, or initially going with Thorns, then following that up with Sun Cape for the sustainability and the ability to gank harder by doing continual area effect damage to enemy champions. Here we go. People come in. Once I get Sunfire, I then usually, at least lately, I'm not sure if I'm doing it this game, but then I go with Frostblade to build up the additional tankiness. I've often been finishing up with Bloodthirster. Once again, it's not an armor ability, but it does give me some additional attack damage, and it makes me tankier because each hit means I'm healing myself for a certain amount. There we go. Now that I got an ADC here to cover my back, I'm moving in to take damage while he kills off champions. He doesn't actually kill anybody, and I'm left to fight for my life. Thanks a lot, Varus. He has more than half his health, but felt the need to run away. Thanks a lot there, guy. Way to help out your teammate. So the enemy team now is moving in formation. They're bunching up, supporting each other, pushing ahead. Now, a lot of times I've seen players swear on the idea that about midway through the match, normally around the 15-minute, well, maybe not midway. 15 minutes, I guess, is about midway for an average match, maybe. Between 15-20 minutes, a lot of teams I play on swear by, or at least individuals on the team, swear by the need to gather in the middle. They will say, "Oh, let's form up in the middle and push in, and we'll win." That's not always the case. Matter of fact, if the enemy team is looking for you to do that, and they have, you're fighting against a tanky team, they're able to put together their defense well, it may actually be a good idea to form up on one of the side lanes instead and push in. Because the ultimate idea is you want to team up and move as far as you can, as quickly as you can. Varus is a strong champion, mainly because he has that stun, as well as a very strong, a very good attack damage when he's fully equipped. But Lux there also comes in. She tries to throw a stun, doesn't really land it very well. Almost kills Ashe with her ult, which forces Ashe out of the lane so they can push forward. But now we have a Mumu coming in, looking for a good gank opportunity. So it's a good idea at this point for them to go back, charge up, because Varus was low this time around. Their lane is pushed far enough ahead that they're not going to lose much ground before they get back in it. I'm here looking to support Nasus. Nasus is the only one on our side who hasn't destroyed his initial turret yet. When I'm playing as jungle, I usually look for the lane that is being pushed back the farthest, or where our champ in that lane is struggling the most. And in this case, that's Nasus with his initial turret still standing. Now I'm just kind of looking to hunt down a Mumu. He's a level below me, has been struggling quite a bit. The rest of my champs are kind of running around, putting myself in quite a bit of danger here. But considering my amount of armor I have and the speed I have, I feel like I can put myself into that position, and I do, and I get out because they can't kill me. They're trying really hard, and Lux is chasing me down. She shouldn't have been chasing, because now she's going to die. I got Kassadin also trying to chase me, and I'm basically playing Ring Around the Rosie with these guys. They're coming in, trying really hard to take me down, chasing me down. I got the rest of my team here just taking them down one after another, and they can't help themselves. I'm the last cookie in the cookie jar, and they really want to take me out, and they just can't do it. Thanks a lot to my team there for cutting those guys down. And once again, that's what you can do when you have a tanky champion built up with armor. At this point, the second upgrade that I try to get to after the Cinder Hulk upgrade is Boots of Mobility with Home Guard. That gets me, especially when I use my rolling attack, as I am doing right now, it gets me into the game very quickly. Even coming away from the home position, I can get to mid lane in less than a minute, in a few seconds. But when I'm using it in conjunction with my teleport, I can teleport into lane and strike at the enemy before they even know it. In that case, I use Puncturing Taunt to try to pull Renekton to me while Nasus takes down the turret. Good job, Nasus, for doing that. And Renekton is forced to run away. He's trying to take refuge in his turret. Amumu's coming in again to try to get me, and he's just not strong enough. What does Amumu have for items? He has Cinder Hulk, of course, which is requisite right now for junglers. Come on, Nasus, I'm trying to get in the way, but I can't take the turret. It's not looking to get me. Okay, I'm in trouble, or am I? They can't take me down. I got too much armor. By the way, my armor is not just reflected in the items I have here. I have armor runes. All my seals and all my marks are armor marks. I also have magic resist glyphs, as well as I believe an attack speed glyph and a per level magic resist glyph as well. So I'm pretty well armored up and defended. And in addition, my masteries are all defensive masteries. So that's what allows me to stay in lane, to tank a lot of hits. When we get later in the game where we're taking down Baron, and I get the buff from that, and I have all my items and I'm fully upgraded, it's very difficult to take me down. One champion usually cannot do it unless they get a lot of armor penetration, and that is where I found myself losing games before. The rest of my team has beaten off the enemy team while I'm tanking the dragon. Yasuo is coming in to try to help me out, but we get it. And unfortunately, Ashe decides she's going to try to pick on Yasuo, but she's not going to get him. I'm going to take down Lux. Renekton's coming in to try to... He thought to save her, but he didn't get there in time. They decide not to focus on me, but they can't help it if I'm taunting them. But it looks like they're going to get Lux, and now I'm surrounded. Can I get away? Stunned, slowed. Renekton is going to cut me down. We did get the dragon, but unfortunately, like often happens when you go after Dragon and Baron, if the enemy team realizes what you're doing and gets there quick enough, they can take you down while you're still weak from taking down the objective. Nash just needs to get out of there. Ashe is coming out of his position. If Umu gets his ability snare thing on him, he's going to be locked down, and Ashe will finish him off. So Nash does the right thing. He gets out of there, heads back home to base. He doesn't need to heal up, but it's a smart move for him. Our center turret is currently under pressure, but it's not going down because I got home guard. So I get up in there, I smite the minions to pull them off the turret, and then we start taking them down. I'm moving off. What am I looking for now? Oh, I'm probably heading to bot lane, or at least I was, to take this minion wave. But I see Kassadin. I can't help myself. He's asking to be taken down. He thinks he can get me through attack damage, but he just can't do it. There's just not enough attack damage Kassadin can layer up to go through my armor. Ashe thinks she's going to lock me down with her enchanted arrow. It misses. Amumu is coming up here. I'm currently busy clearing Amumu's camp for him. Kassadin thinks he sees an opportunity, tries to take it. He doesn't get me. I see Renekton. It's a risky move, but I'm going to try to take him. Renekton is really tanking himself right now. So I'm going to try to get out of there, but I think I stayed too long. I'm not going to make it. Meanwhile, my team is currently killing Amumu, so, you know, they kill our jungler, we kill their jungler, it just goes back and forth like that. Nasha's is up top. He's taking on Lux, who is in the support role this game. She's not going to be able to stop him. I think she was doing split lanes, but he caught on to her, took her down. And now he's pushing the lane. Though we got enemies coming in, they're going to give him some trouble. His move, his ult is probably on cooldown. No, it's not. He ults it up. He goes after Ashe, takes her down. Now he turns his fury onto Renekton. Can Renekton do it? No. Renekton tries to run away. Noxious takes advantage of Renekton's his weakness while he flees, but he needs to get out of there because Amumu's coming in. Noxious is in trouble now. He's trying to get away. No teammates are around to help him, so he goes down. Meanwhile, our teammates are not helping Noxious because they're over here taking out his turret. And that is the mark of good team play. To see your opportunities and be aware of what's going on around the field, while the enemy team was focused on Noxious, that left us the opening to go and take that turn. Yasuo is up in the middle. He's pushing into the next turn. Meanwhile, keep in mind, we have all except for one of our turrets are still intact. So pushing down, taking down these objectives are really putting us in a good position to win this game. Even though we started off with a kill deficit, we're now ahead on kills by pressuring the enemy team, by making them have to fight for objectives. They are winning a lot of these team fights because they are doing a very good job of sticking together as a team. There's usually at least 4 of them together at one time. And it's been like that most of the game. Now, Noxious and I are coming in to try to take advantage of the team being low in health. We do it. I take their blows. Noxious takes their blows. We put on some hits. Varus is coming up. Varus and Lux are coming up behind us to clean them up. I decide to go straight for their turret. My team takes position around the turret. Noxious is tanking the turret for me, going after their enemy. I got my ADCs coming in, doing crazy damage on them. Ashe goes down. Lux is fleeing. Is she gonna? She could take him. She is taking him down. I didn't get through the turret. Decided to go back because the turret was hitting me way too hard. We didn't get the objective, but we did kill several of their team, and the turret is very weak. Our minions are cutting it down even further as I speak. While I go back, get healed, get some more items. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm building up a very powerful defensive item. I don't even remember what it's called. We'll see it as it comes together. I don't do this very often because while it does give you a lot of health, a lot of really good regen capabilities, I found that it's very costly. It takes a lot of time to build up. And I found that I get more from a Frostblade Bloodthirster combination than I do from this item. So, but that's where that is right now. That's what I'm doing there. Their minions coming in. They're trying to take our turret. I'm really focusing on keeping our turrets up as much as possible, while my team are basically feeding off the enemy team at this point. Our levels are about the same. Yes, they're about the same. Yasuo and Nasus and Lux are doing pretty well at 13, 14, and 13, while Varus and I are at level 12. Their team, we have 12, 12, 12, 13, and 13. So we're doing pretty well level-wise. I'm going to go after the dragon. Oh, am I going after a dragon? Normally I do, but I'm being called over here to help out, so I'm going to go defend the turret. Normally I'd be going for the dragon right now to give us that advantage. So I'm going to go and take Ashe, make sure we get her killed as the ADC. I do not succeed. She actually gets away. I'm trying to take Renekton. I'm taking a lot of damage. My team are not here to help me out, and I believe I even got locked down a bit, so I couldn't get out of it. But that's okay, because while 4 members of their team were there taking down little old me, my Varus and Lux are down here pushing the bot lane. They already got through the turret. They're taking on Ashe. She goes down. Lux fortunately sacrifices herself for that objective get. And Varus is now able to hightail it out of there. We got 3 of their teammates moving in on our middle turret. But we got Noxious coming in to defend it. He's pushing them off. He's going to take advantage of the fact that Amumu is weak. Amumu runs away, leaving Renekton by himself. Renekton's already proven that he cannot take Noxious down. Amumu, for some reason, hangs around and gets hammered by Noxious, just gets punished by him. Renekton is trying to get away, but now the rest of our team are all in on him, and he just cannot get away from us. I puncture taunt him, bring him back, and then we take him down. Lux is left to try to defend all by herself. We take down the turret, which is a great objective get. Varus is over at the dragon. It looks like he might actually be able to take the dragon on his own, but just in case, I'm coming up because that is my job as a jungler, to take down this dragon when I can. So I take the dragon up, I smite him, Varus takes him down, and we got another objective. So now we're moving up. Our team is all moving together in sync now. Why am I going back? Am I going back? I'm going back because now I have the resources to finally put together what I'm putting together here. Or is it? No, sorry. I made a mistake. I didn't go back. I teleported over to top lane to make sure it didn't get pushed back into us. So I'm split pushing that forward. Meanwhile, the rest of our team are down bot. They just take down Renekton. Renekton is really having a tough game this time around. Let's see, in terms of stats, he has only 2 kills to 6 deaths. That's good because Renekton, if he gets fed, he can be a very formidable opponent. So Noxious did a great job early game to keep him from getting the kills he needs to be fed. Going up here, our team has moved together to take down another objective. We took down the enemy inhibitor, and I'm currently pushing the final lane in the top lane to take down this one. Varus and Lux comes to meet me. This turn should go down very quickly to the 3 of us. Meanwhile, the rest of our team are in the middle, trying to take down their Nexus turrets. It's not going to happen. there's just too much lots of Jetsam in the form of minions around it to do that. But we're going to take down this last inhibitor. With 3 inhibitors down, they're going to have a hard time coming back and keeping us from getting this victory. We're towards the end game, folks, as we move, everyone moves into the enemy base. I'm taking a lot of hits by Renekton. Renekton and Amumu are both trying to take me down, but they just can't do it. For a while there, with my shield up, it seemed like they couldn't get any damage done on me. I come back, I see Renekton is low, I see Mordekaiser is just asking to be taken out. So I take some shots, my team takes out both of them. I'm very weak. Ash thinks she can come take advantage of it, but she can't because I got armor. So Varus comes up, he knocks her down, and now we're moving out. Yasuo is fully healed. He decides to come up, push us into the base some more, while we are healing. All their team except for Lux are currently out. Amumu just came back online. We took down their turret. Yasuo may fall, but he's not. He has major life steal, so he's able to take their blows with the stun. He's able to take down Lux. Almost gets Amumu, but that's okay. Noxious comes in. He goes after the Nexus. Decides to pull off to take Amumu. He probably could have taken the Nexus down, but he decided to get a kill instead. That's okay because the Winions are winning this game. Noxious gets the final hit, and that's it. That's the victory. So there we go. That's the end of the game. As you can see, my stats, I got 13 assists, 3 kills, died 7 times. That's not bad as far as stats go. We had a pretty good game. I think I abandoned what I was going to build and went with something else instead. You see, I'm building up some other items. No, there it is. Warmog's armor. So that's what I was building. It has plus 800 health and a nice passive of health regen, but I don't do that so much anymore. I'd rather go with the Bloodthirster Ice Frostblade combination. But anyway, this is a game. It was a pretty good game. I hope you like this new format using LOL replay. I like it a lot better because while I'm playing the game, I can focus on the game and enjoy that, and then I can come and focus on the commentary after the fact. So if you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, please comment. Those things help my channel. I'll try to bring you more League of Legends video in this format in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll play you again later. Okay, the sun is starting to go down. I don't have a bed in here, but I'm not at all worried because I got my safety wall up. Yay! And that's basically what you need. I might be attacked tonight by spiders, but that's okay because this is only the first step in getting myself safe and secure here.